Let's see then where Stevie Nicol has Arsenal in his predictions.
Ooh, here we go.
As we look ahead, of course, to the season. And he has Arsenal finishing second for the fourth time in a row, and a small club called Liverpool winning the league. How close is it going to be, Stevie?
Well, I think it'll be close. Yeah, I don't think this is going
Between
to be...
the 3 or the 2?
I can't hand on heart turn around and say that Man City are going to be going toe-to-toe all season.
Right.
I don't see it. Defensively, they have done absolutely nothing to make themselves any better from that side of the game. What they've done is they've added more firepower up front, which means that they might score some more goals. But defensively, they have done zippity-doo-dah day to make themselves any better. And that's why I'm not quite so sure. I'm actually not quite sure what we're going to get. I don't know whether we're going to get the Man City of the last, 2 or 3 months? Or the Man City of right in the middle of the season when they were complete garbage, or the Man City at the start of the season who looked as though they were going to be challenging.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can put your hand on your heart and say that A, they're going to win it, and B, they're going to absolutely be right up the top for the length of the season.
You got something to say now?
I'm just saying that Nathan believes that Manchester City will win the league.
I know, I heard them yesterday.
And he doesn't believe your theory of zippity-doo-dah.
No,
For those who maybe missed the discussion, why are you not buying into
No, I did. I heard you comment about how come he never fixed it last year. I did.
Well,
yeah.
That's because some of those players weren't available. That's the thing. When they were going through their worst spell, they didn't have all the key players that were available for them in that stretch.
But again, that's another part. That's an add-on.
So we're talking about fitness,
because
though?
the biggest, yeah.
Yeah, but at the start of the season, everybody's got the hope that they'll be fit.
But if you look at the last season, I mean, is John Stones ever going to play again?
Listen, what I would say...
Nathan Ake, is he ever going to be 100% fit?
What I would say is that last season showed that City have been very good or fortunate over the previous years to have so many players available to where you can have options on a regular basis. Last year was the outlier as opposed to the previous 3.
Yeah, but if they have Diaz available, if they have Ake available, if they have Stones available...
If they have Akanji available, if they have Guardiola available as well.
All of them, the last 12 months in particular, maybe a little longer, have been bang average.
No. Couldn't disagree more.
Bang average.
Couldn't disagree more.
Bang average.
Couldn't disagree more. I think the one that struggled the most last season is the one that's not there anymore, in Kyle Walker. The other ones had significant fitness issues as opposed to form. You
think Diaz didn't struggle last year?
Diaz struggled in that stretch when everyone else did, but again, it's because of the fitness side of things. That last third of the season, as you rightly mentioned, they were far more solid, and he was part of that.
Yeah, but hold on a second. They were far more solid, but they would have to be because they were so bad, they couldn't have been any worse.
So you're saying they got better?
That is a little different than actually saying they got better.
So you're saying they got better, and I think the difference going into, say, for example...
That's a little different than saying they got better.
Hey, listen, we've just watched Liverpool.
That's like Man United.
We've just watched Liverpool.
There's no way Man United are going to be 15th.
Are you concerned about Liverpool's defence?
And if they finish 10th, is everybody going to say, oh, well, they're much better than they were last year?
Are you concerned about Liverpool's defence after today?
Yes, I am, yeah.
Okay, so then surely that's the thing in itself. If City's defence isn't great, then what's Liverpool's for them to be so much better? You said City have added firepower, so maybe they'll just score the way through it.
Well, Liverpool's defensive problems that we've been highlighting have been over, 2 games.
So the start of the season then?
So Man City's is a 12-month period.
You're talking about last season, I thought we were talking about this season now.
An 8-day period.
Let's take a look, shall we, at Kasey's predictions, which, of course, has some weight in this argument as well, because Kasey...
Inject it!
Hold on. Is that a mullet?
Yeah, it is. Of course it is.
That's a half mullet, by the way. I love that.
No,
Kasey, you've got Manchester City as well.
Yes. I just don't think they can have the same season they had last year.
What about the arguments about the defence?
Yep, I think it's valid, but I also think that just seems to be the new way everybody plays. You don't sign a defender that defends. You sign a defender who passes the ball really well out of the back. You don't sign an outside back that's a great defender. It's how well he gets forward. So I think it's just a case of, like, even today with Liverpool, 2-0 up, concede a goal. It wasn't a case of, okay, let's get our shape right. Let's, drop this player back. Nope, let's just keep going and see what happens. And I think it's going to be wide open. And I think Man City, by adding more firepower, Holland will have a better year than he had last year, and I think they're just going to outscore everybody.
Sorry, Stevie as well, I forgot to say. Do you think Rodri coming back makes a difference or not?
Well, when's he coming back?
He's available now, basically.
Well, apparently he was available for the World Club Cup.
Oh, did you watch that?
He didn't really play much, did he?
Did you watch? Yeah.
And then, of course,
so do you think defensively, do you think that makes a difference?
And he's not.
Do you think that makes a difference defensively? So you've got them going from third last year to third this year.
Let me ask you a question then. Do you think when Van Dijk was out for such a long period of time, when he came back, he wasn't at his best, was he?
No, he absolutely wasn't.
So Rodri's going to be the same. That's a guarantee.
No.
Yes, a guarantee.
No, because I'm going to add to that because they said that he was a big part of what was missing. So even whatever percentage he can be in that midfield and he can build into it, surely that makes them better.
Does it make them better enough to win the Premier League?
Well, you still got them in third.
I don't think so.
You still got them in third, that's the point.
Manchester City, of course, kick off against Wolves this weekend. And, of course, we'll be reflecting that on the next edition of ESPN FC.